a tactic that has repeatedly put first responders at risk during the conflict. The latest attack comes amid another night of intense aerial assaults. Ukrainian Air Force says Russia launched 151 drones and a guided missile overnight in what appears to be a sustained campaign targeting multiple regions. According to Ukraine's military, air defense systems neutralized 130 of the drones along with the guided missile. However, officials say 17 strike drones still reached targets at 16 different locations, causing fresh damage on the ground. As drone and missile attacks continue almost daily, cities across Ukraine remain on high alert, with civilians once again bearing the brunt of the prolonged conflict.
And this breaking news coming in, the IDF has said it's eliminated 4 Hamas military wing operatives in northern Gaza over the past week, including 2 anti-tank fighters, a platoon commander and a sniper. The military also reported destroying Hamas launch shafts and launchers used in attacks against Israeli forces. This is the news that's coming in. Israelis once again strike and destroy Hamas launch sites in Gaza. US President Donald Trump's latest financial disclosure has revealed a dramatic surge in earnings, with cryptocurrency emerging as one of his biggest sources of income. The filing shows Trump earned more than $1 billion from crypto-related ventures during his first year back in office, alongside substantial income from real estate and branded businesses.
US President Trump earned more than $1 billion from cryptocurrency-related business ventures during his first year back in office. The 927-page filing shows Trump received $635 million in royalties from his Trump meme coin, despite the cryptocurrency losing significant value since its launch. The disclosure also reveals Trump made more than $500 million from World Liberty Financial, a crypto company funded by his sons and the children of his special envoy Steve Witkoff. Beyond crypto, Trump reported earning millions through the real estate holdings and sales of Trump-branded merchandise, making this his highest financial disclosure to date. While the White House insists the president is not profiting from his office, the latest filing shows Trump's reported income for 2025 far exceeds more than $600 million disclosed the previous year.
A 25-year-old Hindu law student and temple priest Subhash Deori were allegedly abducted, assaulted in Dhaka. The reports are saying he was stripped, tortured and forced to call his family for ransom before being found in a critical condition and admitted to the hospital. Police are investigating. There are no arrests. The incident raises fresh concerns over the safety of minorities in Bangladesh.
A 25-year-old Hindu law student and temple priest Subhash Deori was allegedly abducted and assaulted in Dhaka, Bangladesh. He was reportedly stripped, tortured and forced to contact his family to arrange ransom money. The incident has renewed concerns over the safety of religious minorities in Bangladesh. Reports say the attack has triggered strong reactions and calls for tighter protection of minority communities and temples. His family is demanding justice as authorities continue to probe the identity and motive of the attackers.
The US has removed 4 Indian companies from its Russia-related sanctions list, according to the Treasury Department. The news that's coming in, the firms were previously placed on the Office of Foreign Assets Control's list over allegations of supplying advanced technology and equipment for Russia's military-industrial base. The delisted companies include Hyderabad-based RRG Engineering Technology and Lokesh Machines, Ahmedabad-based Galaxy Bearings and New Delhi-based Shaurya Aeronautics. And viewers, we're also getting to know that there's been approval of this. Russia has approved secret China military training at top level. Sources are saying China's covert military training of Russian forces last year was personally approved by President of Russia, Vladimir Putin's defense minister, and directly involved at least 4 Russians and Chinese generals, according to 2 European officials and documents seen. The officials said the involvement of such high-ranking individuals in training linked to the Ukrainian war signaled importance for Russia and China of such cooperation, which had earlier caused alarm in Europe, even as Beijing denied it took place. Viewers, we're also going to tell you about India's defense story that's entering a transformative new era powered by indigenous innovation, cutting-edge emerging technology, and also, before that, we're going to tell you about some news that's coming in, viewers. The EU has issued new steel and e-commerce regulations to reduce trade imbalances with China. The European Union rolled out 2 measures to protect its steel industry and limit e-commerce small parcels on Wednesday, as the 27-nation bloc grapples with its staggering trade imbalance with China. Today's change is about restoring fairness, they have said, for European businesses and better protecting consumers. The European Commission has also spoken now. Leyen has said there's an online post praising a new €3 custom duty. India's defense story is entering a transformative new era. It's powered by indigenous innovation, cutting-edge emerging technology, rapidly expanding defense industrial ecosystem. As the nation accelerates its journey towards strategic self-reliance and the vision of Viksit Bharat 2047, Republic brings together the policymakers, defense leaders, innovators, and industry pioneers shaping the future of national security. Do join us on 18th July in New Delhi for Republic Defence Forces First Conclave Bharat, the defence powerhouse, where the spotlight will be on the next generation military technologies, advanced defence platforms, indigenous capabilities, and the government and industry partnerships driving India's technological transformation. Stay tuned for the insightful conversations, the exclusive perspectives, and the ideas that will define the future of India's defence ecosystem. That's all the time we have for on this bulletin. Stay tuned for news and updates that continue on the other side of a very short break. Thank you for being with us on Republic Global.
Co-powered by Crystal Crop Protection, देश का किसान, देश का हीरो।
प्यास बुझाए, ठंडक लाए, सबको भाए जीरा से। MTH का जलजीरा जीरा से।
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग, असली स्वाद, असली मजा।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Our pure Shahi Paneer Masala. Delicious, healthy, every day.
प्यास बुझाए, ठंडक लाए, सबको भाए जीरा से। MTH का जलजीरा जीरा से।
जीरा से असली रिफ्रेशिंग, असली स्वाद, असली मजा।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबां केसरी।
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो, मिलाओ और खाओ।
8 मिनट में तैयार।
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा, आर प्योर मसाला। चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
आलू चाट या फ्रूट चाट,
स्वाद बनाए चमकी चाट।
क्या बात है, स्वादिष्ट पकोड़े और फरसान, अरे चमकी चाट है इसकी जान।
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट।
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I said that Bhagwan Man's problem is that in the process of covering up one lie, he is lying a second time. So to cover two lies, he lies a third time and a fourth time. And now he's in a big trap. He is doing everything possible to save his job. But it's going to become more and more difficult for him. Plus, I think he has some very foolish advisors. You see, this controversy is about a younger Bhagwant Mann. He's about 52 years now, 52 or 53. And the video apparently goes back to the time he was 39 years old. This is a video he's released. Let me first show you the other video, the controversial video. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a picture of Bhagwant Mann at the age of 39. And visibly, over the last 13 years, he's aged. There's nothing wrong with that. We all age. But this...
Co-powered by Crystal Crop Protection. देश का किसान, देश का हीरो.
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है, अरे मेरी राजा।
AU करंट अकाउंट के साथ मिलता है फ्री UPI QR ओवरड्राफ्ट फैसिलिटी और एक ही ऐप से बैंक के सारे काम। AU
सोच बदलो और बैंक भी।
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच, लस्सी और छाछ।
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट। ड्राई फ्रूट और दही बड़े। चमकी चाट से स्वाद बढ़े।
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट।
इस घर में कुछ है जो टूटता नहीं।
ये पिलर कभी नहीं टूटेगा। रुंगटा स्टील TMT से बना।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
आर प्योर शाही पनीर मसाला, डिलीशियस, हेल्दी एवरीडे।
केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे। केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
चमकी चाट से क्या बना है?
सैंडविच, लस्सी और छाछ।
हर घूंट में चमकी चाट। अब बताओ, स्वाद आया?
असली स्वाद सिर्फ चमकी चाट।
थोड़े में ज्यादा स्वाद, यही तो है इसकी खास बात। वाओ मामा, क्या स्वाद है, अरे मेरी राजा।
By the way, viewers, I'm driving in Delhi with Delhi wala boy Aman Gupta, who is too busy waving to his fans than talking to me. Please come down to earth, Aman.
Yes, sorry.
You're on my show.
I forgot.
This is not your show. This is my show. Stop waving to your fans. Be modest. Now everybody look. अरे आप politician हो. आप politician हो. आप ये क्या कर रहे हो? This is too much. आपने बोला humble हो, मैं humble हो रहा हूँ. You became very famous during Balika Badhu. At that time, there was a huge amount of fame and focus. Right?
There was.
People must be writing about you. The paparazzi would have written about you.
There were no paparazzis at that time.
You're not that old. Don't
No, I mean it. There were no paparazzi.
You were no paparazzi at that time.
There were no paparazzis.
This has happened now? There was no Viral Bayani then?
Back then, it was just,
What do you mean back then?
No,
if you keep talking, I'm over a decade older to you. If you keep saying back then I'll stop driving the car here.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean...
What am I then? Back then. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday I said that Bhagwan Man's problem is that in the process of covering up one lie, he is lying a second time. So to cover two lies, he lies a third time and a fourth time. And now he's in a big trap. He is doing everything possible to save his job. But it's going to become more and more difficult for him. Plus, I think he has some very foolish advisors. You see, this controversy is about a younger Bhagwant Mann. He's about 52 years now, 52 or 53. And the video apparently goes back to the time he was 39 years old. This is a video he's released. Let me first show you the other video, the controversial video. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a picture.
Congress panics over new FCRA rules. Conversion lobby completely shocked. Why so spooked about FCRA? Debating tonight at 8 p.m.
Presenting by Zoho Business Software, trusted by 15 crore users.
Pakistan abuses India. Apologists want talks. Terror apologists want talks with Pakistan. Aman Ki Asha lobby is back. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Presented by Amity University, ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies since 1820. TVS iQube, India's favorite family EV.
Congress panics over new FCRA rules. Conversion lobby completely shocked. Why so spooked about FCRA? Debating tonight at 8 p.m.
Presenting by Zoho Business Software, trusted by 15 crore users.
Pakistan abuses India. Apologists want talks. Terror apologists want talks with Pakistan. Aman Ki Asha lobby is back. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
Presented by Amity University, ranked amongst the top 3% universities globally. Powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka Group, growing legacies since 1820. TVS iQube, India's favorite family EV.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Thank you for joining us on This Is Exclusive. Ladies and gentlemen, the Aman Ki Asha gang is struck. So at a time when we are engaged in seeking justice for the Pahalgam victims with Pakistan, and at a time when we are looking Pakistan in the eye, the Aman Ki Asha gang has struck. After reports of a track 2 dialogue and all the comments that came in from Pakistan, on cue almost, the Aman Ki Asha gang in India has written a letter asking for talks with Pakistan. Our focus is on that. We get the man who wrote the letter on the show this evening. Here are the headlines. As Pakistan holds an anti-India conference, the Aman Ki Asha gang in India has sought talks with Pakistan. On the show this evening, we're getting you details of a man called Sarthak, 34-year-old Sarthak Mattoo, killed in Delhi by a speeding SUV. His family continues to fight for justice. Parents of Sarthak demand justice for their son killed in a hit-and-run case. Say the accused has simply walked out on bail. Congress and the entire opposition is in a state of panic over the new FCRA rules. Call it draconian, seek a rollback. When it's all about the conversion lobby, the opposition has decided to fight the government on the issue of FCRA 2.0. It's not accidental, ladies and gentlemen. You had a track 2 dialogue, which is an unofficial dialogue between India and Pakistan. It was never acknowledged, but everyone's talking about it in the open. A possible track 2 between India and Pakistan in Colombo, Sri Lanka. And almost on cue, you had the 6 steps. You had comments coming from Pakistan when they started celebrating a possible track 2. And then on cue, you had Mirwais Umar Farooq of the Hurriyat emerge once again asking for talks with Pakistan. And then you had Pakistani ministers asking for a constructive dialogue. And ladies and gentlemen, on cue almost, the Aman Ki Asha gang in India has asked for talks with Pakistan. They have struck again. They want talks with Pakistan at a time when Pakistan is holding an anti-India event, and at a time when Pakistan continues to threaten India, to try and target India, to call India names. They're hosting an anti-India conference in Pakistan as we speak, and they want us to talk to them. We spoke to O.P. Shah. O.P. Shah is the man who took the initiative to write this letter. Indians and Pakistani signatories are 60 each on that letter. We questioned him a few minutes back. Okay, and the man who drafted this letter, who took the initiative to get all the signatories together, is now joining us live. So this is breaking news right now. We're going to break the news of Mr. O.P. Shah. Mr. O.P. Shah is the chairman, Center for Peace and Progress, joining us on Republic TV since the letter was written. And he got all the signatories together, 56 signatories from Pakistan and 61 signatories from India, including himself. He's one of the signatories and also drafted the letter, took the initiative. Mr. Shah, it appears to be a coordinated exercise when you look at the track two, and then you have the comments coming from both sides of the border, and then on cue there is a letter written. Did you coordinate with anybody from the Pakistani side when this letter was written, Mr. Shah?
Oh yes, I did contact, in fact, since they have signed the letter, so in drafting the letter, I had taken few Pakistani friends into confidence, like I took many Indian friends into confidence. So it was a joint exercise. It was not of one individual.
My God. So this is a confirmation, sir. This is a confirmation coming from you that you were in touch with the Pakistani side. And who from the Pakistani side, if I may ask, sir, you were in touch with?
Oh, I'm in touch with many, many Pakistanis. They come and attend the meetings that I organize, and they are as often as once a month. This is not the first meeting. We have also recently, in last 3 years, brought out 2 books on In Pursuit of Peace, Improving Indo-Pak Relations, where both Indians and Pakistani have contributed articles. So it was a collection of articles from Indian and Pakistanis. I'm in regular touch with them.
Okay, so you're in regular touch with the Pakistani side.
That include many former diplomats, many journalists. Their former foreign minister, Mr. Kasuri, also participates in meetings. The last time that he participated was 6th of May, 6th of June.
And where did this take place, sir? Where did this meeting take place? The last meeting in June?
Well, June meeting. It was a June meeting on Zoom.
Sir,
the meeting was on Zoom.
Yes. On Zoom meeting. Okay, Zoom meeting. I heard it as June meeting. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now, let me ask you. Now, you are batting for talks. You want dialogue. I have your letter here. Letter addressed to the Prime Minister of India and the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Now, obviously, there is a pattern to what is happening because you've sought immediate diplomatic measures, resumed structured dialogue, people, families, trade and economic cooperation, transport connectivity, religious cultural access, media freedom, information, shared future, and on cue. See, sir, it's happening back to back. There are 6 steps. Step 1, there's a track 2 dialogue. Step 2, there is a comment that comes in from Pakistan where they say they are celebrating the track 2 dialogue. Step 3, Hurriyat and Mirwais Umair Farooq say that talk should happen. Step 4, somebody from Pakistan reciprocates on that. Step 5, Mehbooba Farooq Abdullah gives sound bites, and then there is a letter. So I want to ask you, from the Indian side, has anybody, have you been in touch with anybody from the government? What has been the response from anybody from the establishment here?
I've been going to Kashmir regularly. In fact, I was there a week back for 8 days. In fact, the signing took place when I was there. A couple of people signed in my presence. I have tried, I've sent letters to the government quite often of the discussions which I hold with various groups in India and Pakistan on the Indo-Pak relation as well as Jammu and Kashmir. And I have sent them to the government, the proceedings of the meeting. And I've sought meeting with them as I used to do it with the earlier government. But somehow or the other, I couldn't meet the Prime Minister or the Foreign Minister.
The timing of it is coming after the Indus Water Summit. It's coming after the track 2. So you found this the right time. So you've coordinated, isn't it?
Well, for me, it's a continuation of the work that I've been doing. I really didn't time because of anything else. We have been doing it regularly. On 6th of June, when we had our last meeting, there also suggestions came from several friends that how about having a joint letter and effort of that kind. And that's what we did it.
So I want to ask you, for how many years have you been...
There was no specific reason of doing it now.
Yeah.
1991 was the first exercise. We had a people-to-people dialogue at the India International Center in Delhi. Then I had December 92 in Lahore, Islamabad and Peshawar. And April 92, we had in Islamabad 4.5-day conference, which included men like Kuldeep Nair, Ram Jethmalani and Inder Gujral. Amongst others, I've just mentioned 3 names.
So I can safely say, Mr. O.P. Shah, I can safely say you're somebody who's been in the India-Pakistan peace circuit for almost 36 years, starting from 1990. Now, from 1990, yes. I want to just ask you 91. So that's 37 years. In 37 years, over 1,000 people have been killed by Pakistani terror attacks. You've had the Bombay blast, you've had 26/11, and recently you had Pahalgam attack. So I want to ask you, what gives you the confidence that after this great exercise of yours and all the great exercises that are being done to bring peace with Pakistan, that Pakistan will not come back and kill our Indians? Didn't you think of the Pahalgam terror attack, sir? It's been 1 year since the Pahalgam terror attack. There's no justice yet. The killers are there in Pakistan. Why did you not put in your letter, sir, as a confidence-building measure, why did you not put in your letter the demand asking for the killers of the Pahalgam attack to be brought to India for justice, and maybe that can be a starting point? Because they were last seen with Shoaib Akhtar.
I have done my bit even at that point of time. And we did organize. In fact, I was in Srinagar when the operation took place, and I was in touch with Pakistanis, and we did what we could. We are not in the government. We are small human beings who believe in peace, who feel that the only way in which the humanity can survive is no war. And
so, but have you ever written a letter to, I want to ask you, have you ever written a letter to Pakistan asking for action against Lashkar-e-Toiba, action against people like Saifullah Kasuri, the Pahalgam mastermind, action against the people who killed, who masterminded? Asim Munir, for example, Asim Munir made a comment about Hindus And on cue, 10 days later, the Pahalgam attack happened. So I want to ask you, have you written a letter to them ever? So ladies and gentlemen, that continues to be our top focus. Now moving on to another story which we felt should be brought to light. It was a routine office commute which turned fatal in seconds. In South Delhi's Vasant Kunj, a 34-year-old called Sarthak Mattoo lost his life after his motorcycle was hit and run over by a speeding SUV. This was on the 25th of June. But days after that accident, the grieving family says their fight is no longer only about losing a son, it's about getting answers. The family has raised questions over the investigation, pointing out that the blood samples of the accused, the killers here, were collected nearly 50 hours after the incident, and that the accused were later released after the procedure. They're out on bail. The family now wants to know whether crucial evidence was lost with time. Let me go across to Surinder Mattoo. Surinder Mattoo is joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Mattoo, can you hear me?
Very well, Niranjan. Thank you for having me on your show. I can hear you loud and clear.
So we've seen many cases like this. We've seen many cases like this because what happens is they come, they kill you, and then they fix the system. And one common, trait we've seen is that the blood test is usually late, so that any trace of alcohol is covered up. Is that the case?
Absolutely, Niranjan. Once again, thank you very much. At the outset, I must say, with my folded hands, thanks to you all media people. We as common men got nowhere to go except get our voice heard, if it is heard, through the media. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Niranjan, at the outset, you said about this, when we sit back in our rooms and hear, watch the television, the news and everything, the accidents happen, till it hits you. When it hit me, I knew what the parents have gone through, whose sons and daughters and family members have met the same fate. Absolutely worsening situation. And I must say, Niranjan, these two guys, they are techies, educated people. And Arun Singh and Sagar Saha, one works in Bangalore and another works in Gurgaon. So they are well-educated people. What they did, Niranjan,
sir,
I'm sorry about this. They left my only child, my boy, on the road, did not have the conscience and the courtesy to pick him up and take him to the nearest hospital, which at that time of the day, Niranjan, was probably... the accident happened on the Delhi border, which is the Rajokri flyover. From there to the next nearest hospital would have been Indian spent in injuries. At that time of the day, 5 minutes, max 8 minutes. And don't we know that the first hour of the accident is the golden hour where accident victim can be saved. But no, Niranjan, they left my boy on the road. They left him on the road. It was a noble soul, someone who called up a PCR, and he did take the photograph of the killer car. That's how the cops got to that. It's a Karnataka based registration license number, and thank God for this noble soul who did help in police investigating the case. But then guess what? It took 50 hours for the cops to take the Sarthak's blood sample and send it to the hospital for the alcohol contents. Now, can somebody tell me, after 50 hours, what do you get from the blood sample? Would you really get the alcohol contents? These young boys, more or less the same age of Sarthak, were coming from an engagement party. And I was being told by the cops, mind you, Niranjan, they were on a joyride. You come from an engagement party, and you take your car out at 6:30, 6:45 in the morning, and you go for a joyride? Really? Let's guess for a minute. They were panicked. Did they go and surrender themselves to the nearest cop station? No, they fled away, switched off their phone and everything, and thought that this was over. And as of now, this moment, as I speak to you, Niranjan, they're roaming free.
Sir, can you tell me, Mr. Mattoo, for how long was your son lying on the road?
I wouldn't know. We got a call Niranjan, at about 7:30, 7:35, 7:40. And he left home at about 6:30. And from our home in Gurgaon to Rajokri at that time of the day would take max 10 minutes drive.
And can you tell me when were these two behind the wheel arrested? How long after the accident were they arrested?
Thank you for asking me that. I have been following up post the funeral and everything of my only child. I got a call, Niranjan, on this. The accident happened on Thursday morning, 25th, and I got a call on 26th at 10 o'clock in the night from the Vasant Kunj police station saying that, oh yes, we got the two people, you can come and have a look at them. I said, have a look at them? What am I supposed to do looking at them at what? And then they said, but sir, it will take a couple of hours because we have sent them to Safdarjung Hospital to draw their blood samples for the alcoholic content test. So you can imagine probably 40, 45 hours. And then I guess they were left free and they are roaming free as of now while my only child is gone, Niranjan. Only child is gone. And by the way, it was his birthday.
One second. So you're telling me, sir, that they were simply let off. After a blood test, they were let off.
Absolutely. Yes.
They were given bail or they were let off by the police?
I have no clue. I don't know. But I still have to find a lot of answers to my questions. All I've been told, I told them it's a culpable homicide. It's not a negligible accident. It's a hit and run and culpable homicide. These two people should be behind the bar. But all I was being told that, the law does not, the law does not allow us to put them behind the bars. That was the answer I got, Niranjan, from the police department.
Sir, this is shocking that in India, and this is in national capital, a youth leaves home early morning, is knocked down by two men in an SUV, and they run away from the spot. So they first hit someone, they kill someone, and then they escape from the crime scene. And then they are caught 36 to 48 hours later. And the blood samples are tested much later. So obviously, even if there was any alcohol traces, it's never going to be found. And then you're telling me that the police simply let them off. They are out on bail. This is a shocking story. Have you written to the police? Have you asked for answers? What is the police telling you?
Well, I have not given anything in writing because I was being told that I directly cannot intervene into this. I have to go through my attorney and lawyer, which I did finally get a lawyer yesterday. So he's going to be coordinating with them. For the rest, I have not been giving any answers, Niranjan, any explanations whatsoever. I mean, completely dark what's going on. Oh, by the way, yes. We were given at the hospital, people gave us Sarthak's helmet, which was a German made. He made sure that even if the moment he drove outside the condo where we live in Gurgaon, he had promised me he would never go out of, he will never ride his bike without a helmet. Even that particular day, at such a